Garcia joined. I started a new one. Bye. Hi, Ivy Crap.
It took me so long getting back to my right mind. I don't wanna be on the ground when the time flies. Had so many friends go, I wonder when it's my time. It took me so long getting back to my right mind. 5 days straight, no rest, oh well. I don't need no scale. I've been on my, I don't need no help. Always getting money, rains, no sleep. Every day I work my thumb, I don't get to take off. A hater get off, I'm ready like lift off. I never been nowhere, but I'm ready to stay gone. Nothing ever lasts long, I'm always beating the odds. Taking all these trips, I had to go and get a pop.
Hi, Garcia. No, we gotta play, Three, two, one. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Chargers. 3, 2, 1. Wait, have the Rams played? No, we won't do Rams. Wait, have they played? The Titans haven't. The Rams have played. Who'd they play against?
How fit to be the boss? Let me find out. My team ballin', you look like you need a timeout. I'm a star in the clutch, I'ma shine out. Working hard, yeah, I'm back on my grind now. Game on, took a loss, but I stay strong.
Oh wait, the Chargers have played too.
Gotta go hard, I could never play soft. Giant in New York, I run it back like Saquon. And I gotta win.
Oh, Panthers versus the Rams.
Every time I touch down, I gotta stunt.
They won.
My numbers going up.
Oh wait, okay, so 3, 2, 1. Wait.
Let me find out. My team ballin', you look like you need a timeout. I'm a star in the clutch, I'ma shine out. Working hard, yeah, I'm back on my grind now. Game on, took a loss, but I stay strong. Super Bowl rings, I just wanna play off. Gotta go hard, I could never play soft. Giant in New York, I run it back like Saquon. How fit to be the boss, let me find
the
out.
Chargers
My team
lost.
ballin', you look like you need a
3,
timeout.
2,
I'm a star
1.
in the clutch, I'ma shine out.
They
Working
played
hard,
3,
yeah, I'm
2,
back on my
1.
grind now. Game on, took a loss,
Chicago
but I stay
played 3,
strong.
2, 1. They played 3, 2, 1. Yeah, they played 3, 2, 1. They've played 3, 2, 1. They've played 3, 2, 1. They've played 3, 2, 1. I'm pretty sure they played. Yeah, they were the third team to play. They beat the Eagles. 3, 2, 1. They've played 3, 2, 1. Yeah, they have played. I'm pretty sure I should know. I'm the one that plays them 3, 2, 1. I have notes, so I know who played. Minnesota played 3, 2, 1. They've played 3, 2, 1. Oakland has not played, but I don't want to be them, so 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. They've played 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. They've played 3, 2, 1. I know, but I'm picking a team. Dolphins haven't played. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. They haven't played. Comment which one I should be, the Titans or the Dolphins. Comment which one I should play. Yeah, Titans haven't played. Dolphins. I'm gonna do all pro, so it's pretty hard. Whoops. No, accidentally. Okay, Dolphins. All pro. No, I did this again. Damn. From laughter when they come to handles, never had one. With a bad one, made a meal today and they my last one. Oh, I had to get back up. I had to get back up. I can't take no off. You better call back up. I really need down to finish. I don't play, get down to get it. Talk about that, come slide, I'm with it. Better see me now, on God, I'm litty. I know that you tryna go be. Yeah, Dolphins haven't played. Oh, quarters are 3 minutes. Yeah, you get to see the behind the scenes. So what time is it? 1:30, so it's gonna be a 1 o'clock game. Dolphins need this win. Hold on, what division are they in? Because yeah, Dolphins need this win, or they'll be losing their division. And the Titans need this win too. Yeah, the Titans need this win, or they'll be behind the Colts and the Jaguars. I'm the coach. So they both need this win.
Coach, thanks. Located appropriately for his career win total at 347 Don Shula Drive.
Are you getting excited? Because I'm getting excited.
Here in Miami, Florida. Today we're set for a good AFC matchup between the Tennessee Titans and the Miami Dolphins.
So I'll win this one for you.
And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Off the play fake here, Fitzpatrick. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked.
Panda.
Second down.
There's no Panda team.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst,
no interception.
In the air, and now it's intercepted.
No, they caught it. No, this is bad.
And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. After the interception, here's Tannehill.
Oh, interception! Let's go.
Intercepted.
I intercepted it. Rose, get out of my room. Rose.
Inside the 45 at the 44-yard line.
You should be glad that I intercepted that.
Following the interception here, Fitzpatrick.
No.
Let's go.
Almost able to intercept it. That's one he would have liked to have held on to on this first drive. Instead, second down. The starting defense for the Titans.
Kenny Vaccaro is an excellent player. Can cover in the slot, but his best attributes, tackling people and rushing the quarterback.
Touchdown, Miami!
And he'll take this into the end zone for a touchdown. Devontae Parker, 44 yards. As his guys are able to strike first.
7-0.
Extra point up and good by Sanders.
Yeah, you should be excited.
And it's now a 7-0 game. Now
I know
after the
you
touchdown,
are.
ready to kick it away is Sanders.
Let's go. We're winning 7-0. This is so much fun than football.
Tennessee Titans on a 3-game winning streak, Charles. Their offense going to get back to football here in a moment, but 3 weeks ago didn't know if they would be a part of the playoff picture. Now they're in that wild card hunt firmly at 7-5, though they would currently lose the tiebreaker to the Steelers. But a big win last week against Indianapolis, due in part to solid play by Ryan Tannehill. They also got some big plays from their defense.
They certainly did. And the defense came into the season. People expected them to be at the least top 10, pushing to be a top 5 defense, and they're playing to that level right now. But I also think that they figured out their identity and are sticking to it now, and that's putting the ball in the chest of number 22, Derrick Henry. 3 straight games with over 100 yards and at least 1 rushing touchdown in each of those games. That's who they're riding, and then Ryan Tannehill.
Let's go.
He's going to go down. Tannehill sack. Christian Wilkins.
Man, we are
destroying it. Loss of 10, and it's going to be 4th and long. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it. But it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes. We're trying to put him on the ground.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
No.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Kamale Correa leading the surge there as he drops him for a loss of 6. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. He's going to rifle one deep left. He's got it complete.
Touchdown!
Miami touchdown. Devontae Parker out of this opening quarter. And the Dolphins strike quickly here for 6 points.
The Dolphins are wrecking this
and good by Sanders. Still first quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy to it. Or you make sure you have more people in his general area wherever he lines up to at least try and discourage them from throwing the ball to him.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early. Probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points get that 0 off the board. And they're going to get about 3 here out of this first down run, and that'll bring up 2nd and 7. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes.
Honestly, it's fun to both. You should, on YouTube, you should subscribe to people who play Madden.
An 11-yard pickup for the Titans.
Whoops, accidentally paused.
It's in a first down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
Tannehill throwing complete to Davis. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Tennessee getting the first down on a big play of 18 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. To throw is Tannehill. And all this is taken in one-handed. What a catch. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. Call it a loss of 8 yards on the play. And it'll make this a 2nd and long. Tannehill. That's the rookie with a catch, A.J. Brown. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Back to throw, Tannehill. Well, the two men come together, and it's incomplete. Excellent work defensively, brings up 4th down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. So 3 drives now for this offense, and that field goal gives them their first 3 points.
So if you're an offensive coordinator and you're averaging a point a drive, you're in the wrong line of work, aren't you? You got to find a way to unlock the key to these defenses and put some big points on the board.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. There's still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is
he was looking for Parker, but it's intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. Parker unable to get that one.
And that's now the 2nd time he's picked off a pass here in the first half alone. Again, another great read defensively, and you just see him get in the right position to make the play and get his guys the football back.
And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Now left side on the swing pass. And he's taken down inside the 30. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone.
Now a first down throw, Tannehill. And now he lost the football. Tannehill loses it. Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Now a carry for the shifty Dion Lewis. So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. Only 3 yards on the pickup. They'll be left staring at a 3rd and 14. 3rd and long, it's Tannehill.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
Succop's kick is good. And a 2nd field goal here cuts their deficit to 14-6 now. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the 2nd half.
Jumping over. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. This to equal Matt Prater's record. It's a 64-yard attempt. So we now proceed to the start of the second half. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is taken at the 3. And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Let's make fun of a cartoon.
And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess that in the locker room, they talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. Again, it's Henry. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 17 yards on that play for the Titans. Couple of very nice carries to start this drive out.
Yeah, 2 first downs. And how about that second one? What a nice run on that particular play. I'm telling you, they're going to start to think that this game is easy if they continue to rip off yardage like this.
Now Lewis here on first down. And an alley to run. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. First down, Titans, gain of 12.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense. And on that go-around, the offense won the challenge.
So
now first and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 38. Derrick Henry. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
He's had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but closed there quickly at the end. They'll run it again with Henry, and he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. They run with Lewis out of the gun. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. An 11-yard pickup for the Titans and a first down. Took till the second half, but finally a red zone opportunity here. They come up 1st and 10 at the 16. Back now in Miami. It's Titan football here as they trail to begin the 4th quarter.
I don't even know why you
finally a first red zone opportunity for these guys. They come up 1st and 10 at the 16. They'll try the air now with Tannehill. And the grab made by the tight end Pruitt. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 11 yards there, just like last play. 1st and goal, a touchdown and a 2-point conversion here are musts. Now a nice play defensively on first down as this is knocked away and incomplete. So 2nd and goal, and the big man Henry alone in the backfield. They get it to him running left. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. The Miami defense trying to keep him out. They haven't let him in yet. Can they hold again here on 3rd and goal? 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They face a critical 3rd and goal now in a 1-score game. Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Vince Beagle. And the Dolphins celebrate their goal line stand. So they finally get their first trip to the red zone, and it ends with nothing.
And that's what I'm going to focus on with you, because you teed it up really well. Finally get to the red zone. So it's got to be a little bit of frustration because they haven't moved the ball as well as they wanted to all game. Now they get there, but we got to go for it because we don't know if we're going to get back here again. We don't know how many opportunities because they've been sputtering a little bit.
Absolutely. At this stage in the second half, to get there and not get it for the first time, tough. And now here's a deep shot that's complete, and he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. Charles, did I just hear that right? They declined the personal foul. 3 yards, they just declined them.
And I have to think that the official is thinking to himself, did I just hear that correctly, that you declined that one? All I can think of is that someone on the field got confused. Because it had to, because you're going to take the yards on that penalty each and every time.
We're not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. He was looking for Parker that time. And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it? Kurt Coleman.
Oh, yeah, that's
then
right.
With the Eagles.
That's right. Then with the Eagles, and I believe it's against Washington and Rex Grossman.
That's correct. Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Back to throw. This will be caught by Brown. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Now it's Tannehill.
Brandon, it's okay what they're doing right now. Still able to work the middle of the field, but you know sooner or later.
And he's into the end zone. No flags. It's a touchdown. And now a 2-point conversion. And we'll be tied here in the final minute.
Do they have one big call left? Here we go.
All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. He'll look to throw. Oh, no, he lost the football. And a failure to convert and tie the game. Now the pressure shifts back to the defense.
But I think it was the right play. I think it was the right call to try and tie the game there. Kick an extra point, you're still down 1. What's the sense? I like what they did.
And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. The 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Well, a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. All the way in for a Miami touchdown. Devontae Parker, 42 yards. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable.
Yeah, somebody's watching.
But do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the right things down the stretch, especially on defense. But that touchdown there, you've got to feel good about your chances.
So now Tannehill and the Titans down by 8, a little over 30 seconds remaining. Now they've got to travel to full 75 yards, and time is obviously a huge factor here. 1st and 10. Got a man, it's Brown. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Now the Titans will use their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock.
Yeah, Marky said comment other person watching. Yeah, it's pretty much over.
Back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 5. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Back near his goal line, Fitzpatrick. That escapes the sack. And the most curious way there to burn some clock. That was wild. And at the end of all that, it winds up a safety. All right, Charles, help me out here. 4th quarter, you've got the lead, and you run backwards into the end zone. You're just trying to do too much.
I almost don't have words for it. But, you know, every coach that we talk to talks about running backs or people running the football, running north-south, getting upfield. He went way in the opposite direction, and that's going to cost his team.
Yeah, it cost him big time. Still leading, but it costs him. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. How?
Cook it up, gourmet. I go Super Saiyan, gold tank. Anything I ever do is top rank. Got more boards than a Shawshank. Cook it up, gourmet. I go Super Saiyan, gold tank. Anything I ever do is top rank. Got more boards than a Shawshank.
Hold on, I have to put it on my notes.
I am not a rapper, they all lame. I am not dope, I'm hard. Wait, I got power up and level up at any moment. Spitting like a semi, only give me semicolon. Couple zeros like I'm sending yell nets. Every flow is unmatched.
Dolphins is tied with Patriots and Bills.
Finish them. Mess around with me and I diminish them all. Even if I ever did the minimum all. In the end result, I better kill them all. Rogue One, but I got a team with me. Batman when I got a team with me. I get mean,
Okay,
I get green. Show the whole game what's never been seen. Cook it up, gourmet.
Oh.
I go Super Saiyan, gold tank. Anything I ever do is
3, 2, 1. Wow. Oakland. I'm not gonna be there. 3, 2, 1. Cincinnati already played. 3, 2, 1. Miami just now played. 3, 2, 1. Baltimore already played. 3, 2, 1. Bills already played. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Cleveland, okay, we'll do it. 3, 2, 1. You know what, I guess we'll just do Raiders, so... Hold on, let me see, so... Browns... Raiders... at Browns... equals... So...
This ain't nothing for the pack. Got 16.
How much team do I have left? I have 1.
Every single last one of them got my back. 20 of us, that's 20 goons.
2.
Ice cream whip, triple school. I got 3 strikes, ain't nothing to lose. When it's all on the line, what you
4.
gonna do? Come on, I'm highly favored.
There's 4 people.
No conversation, ain't got time for no debating.
There's 4 people that need to play in week 1. We're almost done with week 1. I can't believe we're almost done with week 1 of football. And it's about to be week 2. So we only need the next game. It'll be Jets.
Hey everybody, it's the coach, and this is Madden 20 on EA Sports. Coming up, we'll see a 3-time Pro Bowler,
Jets versus
Derek Carr,
Buccaneers,
leading the
Who do
Oakland
you want
Raiders
to need
as
to
they take on
win?
last...
Okay, Coach, so the folks here, they are
Jets?
bundled up, but they're ready for football as you get a look at First Energy Stadium in Cleveland, Ohio. Today, we're set for a good AFC matchup between the Oakland Raiders and the Cleveland Browns. This will be fielded at the 6. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line.
They're way cooler than that.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Mayfield now. Well, he's going to take a shot right away. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. He was looking for Odell Beckham that time. And now it's 2nd down. Let's meet the offense. Greg Robinson. Very, very talented.
What a man to set your offensive line with. Greg Robinson can do it all. Tremendous athleticism, great strength, just coming into his own.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. Mayfield looks to throw. He'll let it go deep. And it's caught inside the 35. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Odell Beckham, 69 yards. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Not a bad way to start it.
And I think that was part of their script, because so many teams script their opening possessions, and whether it's just that possession or even deeper into the half, sometimes there's 15 to 30 plays. That had to be one in there where they call a shot play. Go for the big one, and they got it done.
Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Comment if I should be the Jets or the Buccaneers.
Shotgun now for Carr. He'll get this one complete to Zay Jones. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
Oh, I know.
Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, you know, I mean, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you have some teams that when they get down, their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back. And let's see if they want to get outside of the game plan we expect and try and be aggressive on their first series.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
A good return there, 17 yards. And
Buccaneers are like Pirates
and
Jets are Jets.
Well, the Cleveland Browns getting the football back here. Charles, this is a Browns team that is 5-7 now after losing at Pittsburgh 20-13, and that ended a 3-game winning streak. By the way, the Browns have not won in Pittsburgh since 2003. I think they were hoping this would be the year, but this was not the year.
But remember, just 2 weeks ago, they beat...
That's caught inside the 20. And he's going to have this down deep into Oakland territory. A big play that time for Cleveland. 49 yards.
The Buccaneers are ready.
Mayfield on play action. How about this first quarter for them throwing the football?
This defense has 0 answers for what they've seen so far with the ball in the air. I'm not sure how they're going to change things around, but offensively, I keep attacking. I keep throwing the football until they make me change.
Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. The Pro Bowler Odell Beckham, the intended receiver. Mayfield to throw it, and that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down. He finds his target, Beckham.
Illegal touching, offense.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. So on 4th down, out comes the Browns kicker, Austin Seibert. And that hits off the left upright, and it caroms away, no good. And this score will stay right where it is. So we would have figured that one to be 3 points in the bank, but this game, you know, it can be unpredictable at times.
Yeah, he knew he needed to pull it ever so slightly to get it going in the right direction, but he seemed to put a little too much on it, and from short range, that is a bad miss for an NFL
I'll be back. I'm
Give
gonna
him
go
3 on first
eat it
down.
up chicken.
It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Chicken nuggets first. Be right back. Yes. Okay. Oh God. Hey. What? What's the attitude? Okay. Hello? Oh.
3 yards on that
Hey
last
Siri,
carry.
send a
Here's
text
2nd and
message.
7.
Come on.
Here's Carr.
McDonald's.
Over the middle, and it's incomplete. The intended receiver that time was Josh Jacobs, and that'll make it 3rd
Okay, I'm
down.
back.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Working from the gun, it's Carr. That's complete to his tight end, Waller. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down. Here's A.J. Cole now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. The Raiders with the football here to begin quarter number 2. After
the restaurant. Be right back. Yeah, you're right.
On EA Sports. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. Pulled in at the 24. Sheds a second man.
He's up some momentum, isn't he?
Now a late flag comes in as they got him down via the face mask, and that'll give him even better starting position. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
A lack of discipline defensively on 4th down, and now that leads to a 1st and 10. Now Mayfield, he'll let it go deep for Beckham, and that will be incomplete.
Deep for Beckham.
Connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. Throwing again on 2nd and 10.
To Beckham, and it's
going to be knocked away and incomplete. They're going for a receiver there. Already has 1 touchdown in this first half. A second one not to be.
I like where their headspace is, though. I mean,
and it's caught deep.
Process,
and
right? You got a guy who's already scored 1, right? You want to go back to him, continue the hot hand, and make them adjust to you defensively. I like what they were trying to get done, even though they weren't successful. It was no secret who they were trying to get the football to.
Well, no. They went to him on 1st down, 2nd down, 3rd down, all 3 incomplete.
Yeah, and when you're unable to connect and you force it in that direction, all you're doing is giving confidence to the defense. They feel like they're really
7-0.
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. He'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 23.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
I mean, this doesn't really care who wins.
I have a note card here.
I mean, they both need the win, but
previews, so I guess let's do just that. We'll hand things over to
both
Jonathan.
pretty bad teams in real life.
Halftime. Did I do okay?
You did great. Not a bad job.
Hey,
but, you know, writing down your ad-libs.
If you print it, I'm going to read it. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And he'll find Moreau here. An excellent pick.
Thus far, it hasn't been a real fun half for them, but a play like that may get them off the schneid a little bit, get them loosened up and moving.
Kind of seems like they've been sleepwalking and still sitting on 0 points.
And it's not always making an adjustment. Sometimes it's just going back to what you know can work and finally getting it done.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Rashard flashed the stick skills, but didn't get a ton from it. Stopped short of the 35.
The
Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. It looks like a nickel set now for the Browns on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Carr. It's caught. Jones. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. This offense finding its legs now.
Yeah.
Here's another 1st and 10. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 14 yards is the pickup there, and a Raider first. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. To throw on 2nd and 6. Carr. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
They've been playing sound fundamental defense thus far and able to keep this offense from creating a major dent on the scoreboard.
Able to force the incompletion, but still waiting for that game-changing play. You feel like it's coming, the first sack, the first turnover.
In a sense, they're playing old-school defense right now. The new-school defense is what you said, taking the ball away.
Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. Operating from the gun, Carr. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Darren Waller there to make the grab, as they are now on the board here in the first half.
think it's any state secret to know what they were saying before the start of this drive.
7-7.
Let's go and punch one in the end zone and go into the halftime feeling a heck of a lot better about ourselves. Let's go get this done.
Yeah, tie things up, and then you got a brand new ball game. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This is taken at his 4. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line.
Yeah, Raiders shield boosting.
The Browns drive about to get started. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying.
And that's caught inside the 30.
Let's go!
Touchdown, Cleveland. Now Beckham as the first half is winding down.
He did the
and the
rip.
Browns have taken the lead. Well, that's a heck of a response to regain the lead after we had seen the touchdown to tie the game.
I would say what we just saw there was a great amount of poise, because typically when teams tie the game up, it's a little bit of a, how would you say, you kind of take a step back and have to get yourself regrouped.
Don't say hi.
They regrouped in a hurry, didn't they? They attacked back.
Like, you only say hi when you first see
That was
somebody.
a statement
You don't say,
long
hey,
touchdown.
how are you?
This is fielded a couple
I'm
yards
doing
deep.
great. Hi. You don't say
And he'll
that.
take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Let's go. Let's do it.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary.
Hold on, how much timeouts do I have? I have no time.
Playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
And he'll push forward here for a good little run as the clock continues to run. So we have reached halftime with it. And just like that, on we head to half number 2. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. Fielded about a yard deep. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half.
There's still a lot of game left to play.
Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean
Comment
up some
on the
things,
live
because
stream.
there's a reason you're down.
Comment on the live
Overall, I
stream.
think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. Throwing his car on 3rd down. He'll swing this one out to Rashad. Here well short of the first down at the 24-yard line. They'll get a couple yards on that one, and that'll bring up 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
Oh my.
There he goes left side.
Touchdown!
Touchdown, Cleveland. An impressive punt return of 76 yards. And the Browns are going to
Dude, did you just see that? Watch. Oh,
Always in
I'm gonna do the instant replay. Okay. Be right back. Okay. Hi. Watch this instant replay. They kicked, and then, boom, I received, and then dodged that guy, and then nobody's getting me here. Yeah.
Important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
So after the punt return touchdown, let's see what their opponents can do with this kickoff.
Comment down.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he'd taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. Now the Oakland offense heading back onto the field to take over. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their own 21.
And then we can play the Cowboys again.
Now Carr. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. A pickup of 10, and it's enough for an Oakland first down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. On second down, it's Jacobs. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a third down.
Okay, bye.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Able to find Walter. That's complete. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
That's huge. That's huge.
That's on the big guard, Gabe Jackson. So following the holding call, what can they do here on 3rd and long? From the gun, Carr. And that is incomplete.
We're into the second half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. And this will be taken at the 13. Able to fight through one tackle.
Again.
And there he goes again. And he'll score. Touchdown, Browns. One of the more impressive punt returns you will see. That one from 87 yards away. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage.
Wow.
And we always talk about kick returns being so exciting on kickoffs. Punt return almost equally exciting.
And typically we talk about the kickoff return being the most exciting 10 seconds in football. Let's just cut it in half for a punt return and make it the most exciting 5 seconds in football. It's a great, glamorous, dashing play.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And now Oakland ready to take the field. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But listen, there's going to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
Second year in Oakland for Walter after being signed off the Ravens practice squad, but only 6 catches, 75 yards a season ago. Then he got a lot of hype in the offseason following OTAs. Their offensive coordinator saying, Darren, you have that position. Coach Gruden went as far as to say, Darren, you have the chance of a lifetime here. Well, now it's time for Darren Waller to go out there and prove it. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
So it's Raider football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now Carr. He'll find his tight end. That's Waller. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Darren Waller, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Raiders get a score closer.
And that touchdown puts us in a position to have a discussion, doesn't it? Now,
I let them score because I'm still going to win.
I mean, there's no doubt with a 2-score game, they're going to have to onside kick it. We'll just see if they've got a miracle up their sleeve.
And you wonder what onside kicks they're going to use and in what sequence if they hope to have a chance to win this game.
Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the Browns are able to cover this one up. Brushing off defenders. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
He's going to look for Beckham in the end zone and nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. That's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown.
Oh, he's doing the orange justice.
Beckham, 32 yards. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is it bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
And the hands team for the Raiders able to secure it. The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
Now Carr. His throw incomplete. Tyrell Williams was the intended target. And it's 2nd down. Defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete pass we just saw. And they're under 200 yards passing for the game. So they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game. And that was a big talk, both in his town and amongst his team. How do we get the passing game going? So big credit to them, holding them under 200 today. I think we can safely say that those types of players are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
On 1st down, Jacobs. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter. On 2nd and 12, Carr. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Raiders make some inroads here on that deficit.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over.
First pass complete to number 18. Touchdown, Oakland. Daniel Carlson on for the point after.
It took them an extra look, but they found out it is a touchdown indeed. The official says this one counts.
Okay, stop.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that will shave one more off this lead. The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout.
I know, I get it.
And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. So time definitely not in their favor. Down 2 scores, but they'll try the onside kick. And this will be recovered by the Browns hands team, and that should just about write a finish to this one. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. He was trying to go back to Beckham there. That'll bring up 2nd down. Here's Mayfield. They'll let it go deep for Beckham. And this is inside the 5. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Odell Beckham, 39 yards. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. I tell you, Charles, you play to the final whistle, I get that, but there are a few folks that might not be too happy with that score late in the game with it already well in hand.
You seem a little squeamish about that last score.
I struggle with it. I struggle. But on the other, the argument, I get it, on the other side is, hey, do something about it. Stop them.
I guarantee you, I know who was really excited. Fantasy owners who had them. Hey, listen, get the points from me. They're not worried about hurt feelings or anything like that. That's just new age stuff.
the touchdown. Here's Seibert now to kick it off. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
2 people again. Who's watching?
Carr now on first down. It's a screen to Richard. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. And what are the whistles for? Timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds.
I'm asking myself. I'm not asking you.
They'll run on first down. It's Jacobs, and they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Once again, it's Jacobs. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. You need your wide receivers as blockers. Sometimes they get a hold.
The big runs are often a result of what they do on the perimeter.
And there, that's
in this case, got caught.
So let me put that. Let me put that in my notes, and then Jets. Comment which one that you'd rather have. Hey Siri, what happened at the Redskins versus Bears game? Hey Siri, who won Hey Siri, who won, the Redskins or the Bears? Hey Siri, who won, the Redskins or the Bears?
Going big, going bigger. Postmates how I deliver. My game too cold, made a shiver, but I'm still
Hold
a
on.
hot boy, cool down, let it simmer.
He's laughing that the Bears beat the Cowboys, but he likes the Redskins, and the Redskins lost too.
Stop working, that's the promise. Going big, going big. Everywhere I go, they know the click.
Okay. No, not you. You're so dumb. Did you just hear Dylan Vance in the name? New York Jets against Buccaneers. There's 2 people. So wait, it's 2 now. So now 4:15 random. I'm talking about Dylan Vance. Dun dun dun. Yeah, true that.
Hey everybody, it's the coach. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, we'll see the
I commented down in the chat who's watching.
And the Tampa Bay Buccaneers as they square off against second-year man
It's an afternoon probably best suited for skating in Central Park, but we're across the river, and we are in for a cold one at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the New York Jets.
Why'd you say no?
This one fielded at the 5. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. The Buccaneers set to take over. Jameis Winston at the controls. And it's a big season forthcoming for the #1 overall pick back in 2015. If you look at the numbers, just 21-33 as a starter during his tenure. But the hope now is that renowned quarterback whisperer Bruce Arians can breathe some new life into him in 2019.
Well, I just say no. I never said you couldn't watch.
Jones. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
I said who is watching that? You can't watch him. You need to hear something.
Now it's a bootleg with Winston. That's caught by the big tight end, O.J. Howard.
But when you hit him on the move like that, he's able to get into open field with full head of steam. It's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. Now a first down carry by Jones. And he'll get a little over 2, maybe a full 3 down to the 32-yard line. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. To throw is Winston. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. And quickly the starting 11 now for the New York defense.
One of the best young safeties in the NFL, Jamal Adams. Keep an eye out for him because no one is safe when he's on the field, including mascots. Just ask Pat the Patriot. Jamal Adams was also the 2019 Pro Bowl Defensive MVP.
No.
A good pickup there, 21 yards.
My phone turned off.
And that's the first connection, the #1 overall pick in 2015, finding the #7 pick in 2014 in Evans.
And what a great target Mike Evans is for Jameis Winston. Winston's a pretty accurate thrower, but that catch radius that Evans provides, that makes him that much more dangerous.
And he'll take this one inside the 10, down to the 8. A gain of 3, 2nd down. On 2nd down, it's Jones. And
no,
he's
touchdown.
into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
I might lose.
An 8-yard touchdown run. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. That's just a solid, methodical drive to start this game.
And how about how it culminated? Doing exactly what they wanted to do, getting the ball downfield, and then running it into the end zone. I'm just telling you, partner, when you run it in rather than throw it in, that hurts a defense psychologically a heck of a lot more.
That's fielded in the end zone. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. So here are the Jets under new head coach Adam Gase. They'll be led out by their second-year quarterback, Sam Darnold, out of USC. At the start of last season, Darnold became the youngest quarterback in the Super Bowl era to start the first week of a season. But we definitely saw some inexperience, particularly at the start. He even threw a pick-6 on his first NFL throw, if you remember. But as the year developed, he developed, starting to put up some respectable numbers. And with some marquee players now to complement his skills out wide, a lot of people are looking for a trend upwards for Sam Darnold this year. Give him 4 on the ground there. They're now left with 3rd and 6. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. But he will have a man, Demaryius Thomas.
Let's go, baby.
And he brings this up to the 46 for the first. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
I thought you said you liked watching.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big 3rd down pickup to keep their drive alive.
Personal foul, face mask, defense.
So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it, that's going to be 15 yards.
Darnold into the hands of his receiver, Anderson. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Jet first down.
Keep watching or no?
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Now a draw play. This is Bell. A tough run gets him just inside the 10 to the 9.
What do you mean 7-0?
They get 6 here after the incompletion, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 4. They'll try and run for it with Bell. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down.
I didn't win. The match gets started.
Take it in for a Jets touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown grab. As they are now on the board here in the first half.
Well, now it's about to be 7-7.
I think if you pulled defensive backs, they would say the corner route, take that out, make it illegal, because that is so hard to recognize and so hard to adjust because the first move is to not get beat in the middle of the field. And that's how they move you first before they break off to the corner.
But then as the wide receiver, great job. It's tough to turn those upfield and go, but he did a great job with it there.
Really good balance, really good body control, and how about the end result, a touchdown.
Well, partner, as Tampa readies for their next offensive series here, they're 5-7 right now. They've won 2 straight, so we weren't thinking about them as maybe a dark horse playoff wild card team late, but do they have a chance? Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Quentin Williams, he's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Jameis to throw it. Over the middle, complete. It's Hudson. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. The Jets will bring in a nickel set as they try to stop this 3rd down.
Hold on. Hello. Hello?
Okay. Hello.
Hello?
He's literally eating chicken right now. He's about to leave.
Really? I'm doing the last match.
From the gun, Winston finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he will have a first down here at about the 40.
I'm Jet.
The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. On first down, Jones. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. Final play and a half here, Winston. This into the hands of his running back, Ronald Jones. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. So a touchdown apiece. That's what we have to show at halftime as they head to the locker room. 7-7 our score. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
It's 7-7.
Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece. 7-7 our score.
Hello? Hi.
Hi.
Why'd you hang up? Oh.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Back onto the field come the New York Jets for their second drive. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. This home crowd, they're happy with that call.
I like the way you said happy there, right? The so-called good guys didn't get a call. They feel like it's been that way all afternoon. You feeling their pain?
They finally got one.
Yes, they did.
But now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
22 yards there, a first down. They'll try and run it in with Bell. And Bell works his way in for a Jets touchdown. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Jets have taken the lead. And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how we're going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
When were you even watching this game?
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
Let's see what they have up their sleeve. And he's taken down, but able to slip across
the 35.
10 yards there and a Buccaneer first down.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air.
Yeah.
But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
They'll run on first down. It's Jones. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They'll try to throw now. Winston. There's the Penn State man. It's Chris Godwin. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. We have played 3 quarters, and that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Winston now to throw on first down. Throw left side complete. That's Hudson. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Winston. And that is incomplete.
Yeah, I did.
Okay, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, 4th quarter. Maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. A familiar ring to that one. Winston to Evans for the Buccaneer first.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route. Drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
You can only go live if it's like hooked up to your PlayStation and Nintendo.
And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Like I don't have 1,000.
He's back to throw. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. He'll be hit down at the 33. 5 yards on the play. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Back to throw. That's caught by Howard. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. They'll look to throw. And this is caught by Evans. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now Jones. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Give him 3 on the gain there. 2nd and goal. Now Jameis trying to hurry his crew to the line.
Well, Brendan, we always know that once you score 1 touchdown, you're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got 1, but was denied as he tried to get the second one.
3rd and goal. Winston. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Jordan Jenkins in there to drop him as that clock continues to run. And that is caught. Touchdown. And they're an extra point away from taking the lead here in the final minute. Now they can boot it through on the always important extra point, and then their defense.
Winston's pass complete to Scott Miller. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Matt Gay on for the point after.
They had to go to the monitor, get an extra look. That's what the technology is for. And this touchdown will count.
1 point.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that is going to put them on top by a point, and it sets us up for quite a finish. This will be fielded at the 8. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Darnold and the Jets now, trailing 14-13, 37 seconds to go. Darnold off the play fake to Bell. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. The surprise second-round pick, Sean Bunting, there to get a hand in. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Now Darnold. He's going to let it fly. And he can't corral it. That would have wrapped it up if he'd been able to hold on. Instead, it brings up 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Back to throw. And it's knocked away and incomplete. This defense looking impenetrable now. 3 straight incompletions. They're giving him nowhere to go with the football. Maybe a little frustrated back there?
Oh, there's no doubt about it. When you've missed on 3 straight, there's going to be some frustration. But now he's got to make sure that that frustration is temporary, not lingering. Big throw coming up.
Now on 4th down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. Good coverage that time by Sean Bunting.
Tampa won.
Winston will kneel down, and that should be your ball game.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 27-yard line.
So time has run out on what will be a Tampa Bay victory. And you look back over the score sheet, interesting. A very clean game, no turnovers by either side.
An absolute rarity when we watch games now because defenses have put such an emphasis on taking the ball away. Well, what we saw here was offenses spending their time saying, look, you know they're coming for it. Ball security is paramount. So they worked on that, not just a week of practice, but I'm sure all during training camp. Make sure when you have it, tuck it away because danger lurks everywhere you turn.
Buccaneers won.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a
Yes, we did lose.
I'm about to make a play. Move the chains, tell them get up out the way. Move the chains, I'm about to win the game. Move the chains, baby, tell them move the chains. I score up in the end zone, do my dance all on a hater.
Now we're on week 2.
I'm a player. I'm from DC, but I'm running through and sacking like a raider. 2 chains on my neck, one for now and one for later. And we don't play fair, baby, we play for keeps.
Buccaneers won by 1 point.
I'm looking for a trophy competition, looking steep. Yeah, I'm training, I've been focused, I've been bombing from the deep. I'm like, move the chains, I'm about to make a play.
If I would have gotten that field goal, then we would have gone to what's it called? Overtime.
Like the championships, all my records go hard. This a champion hit. I've been working for this moment like I've been in the gym, jumping all over hurdles. I'm evading the pit. Till they here with anybody, take them, I can shake them. I invite them to the fire, then I bake them. I'ma break them.
Okay.
Hall of Fame legend, they should go and hang my jersey.
3, 2, 1. 2, 3.
Suited up, you kicking off against me. Hope you ready, get it up. I be booted up, popping out a sprinter or a truck. Whole team chasing bags while they chasing us. Calling audible, I read the game. I think it's time to switch. You get hit if I miss, then my teammates got the blitz. Yeah, move the chains, I'm about to make a play. Move the chains, tell them get about the way.
1.
Move the chains, I'm about to win the game. Move the chains, baby, tell them move the chains.
Back up. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Oh. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1.
I just got bags from Prada.
3, 2, 1.
I'm in a brand new model. It'll be here tomorrow. I don't got fears or problems. Only got real ones round them.
Eagles.
It take a week to count it. Then I'm back up. Name the place.
It's the Eagles again.
Running these racks up. 100 meals a week after. Down from laughter. When it come to handles, never had one. With a bad one. Made a meal today and they my last one. Oh, I had to get back up. I had to get back up. I can't take no. You better call back up. I'm running in down the finish.
Wow, it's Oakland again. Wait, no, I don't want to do Oakland again. 3, 2, 1. Hold on.
I'm moving too fast, I can't stop. Wiping it down when the paint hot. Left hand on the wheel. I'm closing the top when the raindrop. I'm keeping the game in the headlock. When throw it blind in my dreadlock. In the end zone with the mad dot. One phone call, get it dead stop. I feel like I own the season. Say one thing, just give me a reason. Know you're mad, I'm undefeated. Top dog, making it even. Oh, I get back up.
Back up.
You better call back up. I'm running in down the finish. I don't play, get down to get it. Talk about that, come slide on with it. You see me now, on God, I'm litty. I know that you tryna go big. Run up the cash, you love to spin. Made it, kill it, and did it again. But it's in, I'm down to win.
Eagles versus Bills.
I know you sad about it. Know you sad about it. Know you sad about it.
Okay. Why Eagles? You're disgusting. Eagles suck.
I do this for the family. I might just blow my wheel. I'm keeping it so for real. Who feeling that glowing hill? I'm giving they soldier chills. My
You're disgusting. And probably this would probably be a bad matchup. 3, 2, 1. 2, 1. Oh. Eagles versus Redskins. Dude, look at this. Look what the next match is. Eagles versus Redskins. Which one should I be, Redskins or Eagles? Three, two, one. 3, 2, 1. 2, 1. Not Tampa Bay. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. New Orleans. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2. Oh wait, Seattle. I'll do Seattle. Which one?
The young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. Yeah. I just had to let you know. Yeah. Give me that work and I can sell it. I put it on the line like I ain't selfish, nah. The story flip if I let you tell it. Put my heart and soul in so you feel it. I ain't never faking, I'm the realest since Tupac in imprisonment, claiming his innocence. Currently, I'm the greatest rapper in a sense. But any currency, I'm still guaranteed my wins. This is coming from within. I stuff for real, I don't pretend. When the OG spilling knowledge, bet it's best to soak it in. I'm a prophet to them scholars, got them chakras opening. Got them fixing up they octaves, now they truly focused in. I'm seeing 2020 visions. Daily manifesting on my premonitions. Best to keep it neutral, got my own religion. The brainwash, gotta make your own decision. My word is James Bond, I stay on the mission. Coming for the top position, ain't no competition, man. Pull up in the top is missing, put the opposition in. All that lane switching, this is what the game is in. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial, do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial, do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know.
Hello, Garfield. Who should I beat?
Tell your mama and tell your daddy and tell the whole damn world this is Madden territory. Tell your mama and tell your daddy and tell the whole damn world this is Madden territory. Come get some if you want some, but you ain't bad enough, so you can't take none. I'm Big Snoop Dogg and I'm the only one. And when it comes to Madden, all y'all fools my sons. Haha, bag up off me and watch you lose. Snoop Dogg is on the mic, I'm giving Madden blues. And if you choose to run up on me, you gon' get laid out so fast. Cause I can get you with the run or I can hit you with the pass. Come on. I can't be touched and I can't be schemed. Roll your Madden time on you suckers. Y'all can't get close, so why you wanna touch us? Cause my team is so hard. My team is legit. Madden 20, Snoop Dogg is, I get it. Come on. I got cleats on my feet, jersey on my back, helmet on my head, ready to attack like that. Down in Mississippi and New Orleans, Big Snoop Dogg got a Madden lead. Your team is off the hook and you don't really want none, but if you do, come and get some. See, tell your mama and tell your daddy and tell the whole damn world this is Madden territory. Tell your mama and tell your daddy and tell the whole damn world this is Madden territory. Come get some if you want some, but you ain't bad enough, so you can't take none. I'm Big Snoop Dogg and I'm the only one. And when it comes to Madden, all y'all fools my sons. Bag up off me and watch you lose. Snoop Dogg is on the mic, I'm giving Madden blues. And if you choose to run up on me, you gon' get laid out so fast. Cause I can get you with the run or I can hit you with the pass. Come on. I can't be touched and I can't be schemed. Roll your when I'm in a mud league. 2-0, 2-0. Madden time on you suckers. Y'all can't get close, so why you wanna touch us? Cause my team is so hard. My team is legit. Madden 20, Snoop Dogg is, now get it. Big Snoop Dogg, it's in the game.
What do you mean it is letting you comment? You just come. Hey, dude, I'm gonna end the stream. I'm gonna go eat and watch TV, and then I'll start the stream again. I don't know how long, but bye.